Hey everybody, it is a few days before the next update, and that means it is patch note time. And we have the June update, which is the Wings Over Waves. And it will happen at the normal maintenance time on Monday, May 27th. So look out for that. And first up is the Redeemer Code with a wave of new adventures and fresh experiences that await you. And the Redeemer Code is shown right here, and I will have a link in the description down below, and you will receive 1 Summer Big Crate, 5 European camos, and 5 Type 4 camouflages. Here is a quick rundown of what's in the new update, and it is the Skyreaper From the Lowlands campaign, and it features a Dutch Tier VII cruiser, the Zeven Provinciën, with the new Airstrike armament, so that'll be pretty interesting. D-Day anniversary items, and kind of like an event, I think, revised aircraft carriers. I believe every single aircraft carrier in the game will be changed in one way or another, and there will be a huge changes, buffs and nerfs, balance changes for those aircraft carriers, and that will be coming in a few days. The Goleador Championship event, whatever that is, I believe it's a soccer for us here in America, and football for Europeans and basically everyone else in the world. And then popular collaborations returning in the store. I believe I saw Warhammer 40,000, new Brawl Seasons and fleet battles, and more. All right, the Skyreaper From the Lowlands campaign. It is a Tier 7 cruiser. It's a Dutch cruiser. The Zeven Provinciën, first ship of the newly added nation, the Netherlands. So look out with her powerful airstrike weaponry and impressive fire setting capabilities. She will instill fear in your enemies. It's 100 milestones in this campaign spread over 5 weeks with the catch-up mechanic enabled, and it will help players that fall behind. Like if you can't complete any of the milestones within a given week, you can catch up. Otherwise, you'd have to pay doubloons to unlock those milestones, I believe, is what happens if you don't have the catch-up. And you can complete the missions in both versus AI and standard battles. And I think that the more I think about this last part, I think that players who are not really all that great, instead of forcing them to go into standard battles, they can complete the missions in AI. And I have noticed that the quality of play seems to have increased quite a bit across the board, especially in the ranked seasons and the Brawl Seasons. That might be a topic for another video, I don't know. Anyway, they're also introducing a new historical Dutch commander, Karl Dorman, and he'll join your ranks automatically as soon as you receive the final reward of the campaign, the Zeven Provinciën cruiser. And Dorman's unique base trait is Stop at Any Cost, which improves damage and shell grouping against cruisers and destroyers by up to 3% if you max them out at rank 16 Legendary 4. Here is a look at the campaign rewards, and the rewards available without Admiralty backing: 50 common boosters, 6 European camos, 12 football fever camos, whatever that is, 350,000 research points, 7,500 global XP, 125,000 commander XP, 650,000 silver credits, 15 promotion orders, an insignia commendation, 5 days premium account, a commander crate, 2 summer big crates, 6 D-Day collaboration crates, and the Zeven Provinciën base symbol and patch symbol. Value of the rewards without Admiralty backing is 13,543 doubloons. That's between $50 and $60 worth of doubloons for free. And then for an additional 2,500 doubloons with Admiralty backing, you get, on top of everything I just mentioned, you get an additional 50 rare boosters, 6 European camos, 20 football fever camos, 1,400,000 research points, 37,500 global XP, 325,000 commander XP, 2,350,000 silver credits, 7,500 doubloons, that's $3 worth of doubloons, 30 promotion orders, 4 more insignias and commendations each, a spring big crate, and 6 more summer big crates, the Zeven Provinciën flag, Admiralty backing special weekly mission rewarding renown points. I always seem to get that messed up every single patch notes video. Okay, maybe I'll do better in the next one. And a Dutch Tier VII Premium Cruiser Zeven Provinciën. Total value of the rewards with Admiralty backing is 64,380 doubloons. That is over $240 of a value there. Next up is the D-Day 80th anniversary event, and to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the Normandy landings, also known as D-Day, we're preparing plenty of themed content, complete dedicated missions starting from May 27 to earn collectible D-Day cards which provide compelling information about D-Day warships from the Normandy landings and military decorations. Collect all the cards to receive the final prize, which is the French Tier 7 battleship Corvette. But this is different than the Corvette that we already have, or many of us already have. It's a 1944 version with a special D-Day permanent camo that includes a counter for enemy ships that are sunk. And this is like all those legendary skins that you can buy in the store, in the Forge, I think is where you can find those. So here they're starting to proliferate these skins out on the lower ranked ships or lower tiered ships. Here's a picture of the Corvette 44. Skin looks pretty cool, as does all those skins actually. Moreover, several historic ships that participated in the Normandy landings will await you in the store during this event. These include the new Commonwealth Tier 7 destroyer Haida in her thematic permanent camouflage with a counter for defeated ships, along with the Texas, Warspite, Belfast, Biscuit, and Arkansas. These ships will be available in special bundles that also grant unique access to unique missions. Additionally, don't miss a dedicated mission for the Nevada, which will bring you a D-Day permanent camouflage, also featuring a counter for enemy defeats. All right, so there's the Haida. Looks pretty cool. Stay tuned for upcoming dedicated article to learn more about the events, missions, and rewards. Okay, so here is the big balance changes I mentioned at the top of the video. Aircraft carriers revisited, and in this June update, we've redefined aircraft carriers to make them better suited for any type of battle. This includes air spotting changes with an enlarged hangar with reduced restoration time for planes, new plane fuel mechanics, and increased number of bombs dropped, though the reduced damage per hit. Okay, so more bombs are going to drop, but they will count less in damage per hit, and many more tweaks on top of that. Additionally, starting with this update, plane costs have been reduced to 0, and there are slight changes to their economic balance. Read our traditional Ministry of Balance article dropping tomorrow to explore the complete list of changes. All right, you have to check that out. To try out the new mechanics in top-notch vessels, you can rent aircraft carriers Hikaru, Midway, Zuhu, Graf Zeppelin in the store for credits during this update. They'll be yours to play for 14 days. After that, they'll disappear from your list of ships and will no longer be available to rent. If you purchased any of these aircraft carriers before the May 27 update, they will remain available to you as usual. Please note that we're removing all aircraft carriers from sale for the duration of this update. Before returning them to the store in upcoming versions, we may make a few adjustments based on how well the balance changes perform and, of course, your feedback. Next up is the Goleador Championship event, and it's a celebration of the most exciting days of European football. And score goals during the Goleador Championship, our new web event starting June 10 to receive rewards, patches representing 24 European soccer teams, soccer-inspired consumable camouflages, a new sporty permanent camouflage for Fiji, and more. Soon we'll release an article where you can find a link to a Goleador Championship and check out all the rules. All right, next up is the Warhammer 40,000 collaboration. It's a return, it looks like, and the Warhammer 40,000 X Legends collaboration is back in the store. Explore warring factions of the far future and power up your forces with inspired commander ships, crates, and more in-game items. And they will be available in the store from May 27 through July 1. They're also implementing several balance changes to theme ships and commanders. Buffs to Ragnarok, that is awesome. I like the Ragnarok. Buffs to Ignis Purgato. Don't really like Purgato that much. It'll be interesting to see how well the buffs help out. I'm not even sure I have the Purgato, to be honest with you. Buffs to Commander Arthas the Cold's base trait. Wow. I guess all you need there is a spotter ship going, and your base trait is going to be good to know if I remember what Arthas the Cold's base trait is all about correctly. Buffs for Commander Justin Lyon's base trait and unique skill. I don't think I've used that commander very much. Probably not at all, actually. Okay, you'll find more details in the upcoming Ministry of Balance article. Okay, so I thought that was only going to be for aircraft carriers. I guess it will have these ships and commanders as well. Transformers go legendary. All right, Transformers content is available in the store again. Choose to fight for Autobots, Decepticons by equipping yourself with thematic in-game items, commanders, ship skins, crates, and flags. Thematic content will be available in the store from June 3 to July 1. And I did have a bunch of videos about the skins from the Transformers last year, and they did get quite a few views. If I can remember, I'll probably put links to those down below. If not, you could just search my channel for the Transformers, and you'll probably find the skins and all the ships that I did last year. If there's any new skins this year, I will add those to the list, and you'll see those Transformer skins available. If not from last year, you'll see them new if I missed any. All right, next up is the new Brawl Seasons. 2 new Brawl Seasons await you in this update. Season 19, you'll be playing Tier 6 battleships with increased movement speed, significantly buffed main batteries, and nerfed shell dispersion and grouping. So you're going to be scatter shot, but you'll get really quick reloading main guns. And yeah, I remember when they had the Tier 5 battleships going one Brawl season with the same thing. The Dunkirk got sub 2-second main gun reload, so it'll be interesting to see if we can get something like that going on the Tier 6 ships. Alright, Season 20 features battles with Tier 5 cruisers that have boosted main stats, including damage from the main gun shells and movement speed. Alright, next is Fleet Battles Return, and they are rerunning the test session, but this time it's all Tier 6 ships and divisions, which can now be led into battle by members with the officer's role. Compete against fleets in 5-player divisions, enjoy the team spirit, and earn rewards such as a unique Fleet Trailblazer flag, steel, and more. Fleet battles are available for console players every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday during this update, and I believe that what that means is it won't be available for mobile players. Well, I guess we'll find out. Next is improvements and bug fixes. And for all platforms, the Netherlands have been added as a standalone nation for ships and commanders. Maybe that means that any ships that may be in the Netherlands will be moved from pan-European to the Netherlands, maybe. All right, fleet members with the officer role can now lead fleet divisions into battle. We mentioned that before. After completing a collection, any additional cards will now be converted into 25,000 credits each. Oh, that's good. I think I'd like reimbursement on some of my cards from previous campaigns that we have just lost. There were a lot of additional cards, I think, that went into the ether. I don't recall them getting converted to 25,000 credits each before. Research progress in old Bureau projects can now be boosted using research points. Awesome. That is a big deal. I think in previous campaigns, it was only the newer Bureau projects that could be boosted using research points. So it's good that you're doing it through all the Bureau projects is what it looks like now. That is great. Fixed a bug that caused some players to not receive rewards for event missions. That's good that was fixed. Fixed an issue where information about medals didn't update immediately in the service record. All right. Console fixed an issue that caused pictures and icons to load too slowly on less powerful consoles. Mobile card collections are now available for mobile players, and the loadout screen for mobile devices is now more user-friendly and allows you to easily upgrade boosters, melt camos into paint, and convert them to permanent camos. Fixed occasional UI glitches in the port on Android devices and with Adreno 7XX series GPUs, and that's a Samsung S23, Samsung Tab S10, Xiaomi 13, and others. Fixed a bug where the warning indicator provided by the ingenious commander skills didn't disappear when the player's ship became invisible to all enemies. Okay. Other minor improvement. All right, and then we have Warhammer 40,000 copyright disclaimers along with Transformers and Turn the Tide. As always, let me know what you think down below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.